Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Do you ever feel like your dinners are getting really boring? Or maybe you just have no time and you're running around to make dinner that it ends up being like kind of bland. Maybe you have no patience to cook dinner, so you end up getting takeout. Or like most people, you think that eating healthy is hard. In this video, I'm going to show you that eating healthy is not as hard as you think. I'm sharing my favorite techniques, tools, and food hacks so that you can see that dinner can be a breeze. No more standing in front of the fridge for hours wondering, what am I gonna make for dinner today? Or even worse,
what do you want for dinner? I don't know, what do you want for dinner? Whatever you want, it's fine with me.
When I learned about all these tips and tricks, they blew my mind. So I wanted to share them with you today. For the best healthy and sustainable weight loss advice, subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell so you don't miss a video every time I upload. Let's hop into my dinner shortcuts so that you can see how easy cooking and eating healthy can be. When I was coming up with my favorite hacks for this video, I decided to do two different categories. The first part is going to be my techniques and tools that I use to help speed up the dinner process. And the second part is convenience foods that will save you time but are also really tasty. I have way more than 10 tips, tricks, and foods, so if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and comment below, and I would love to do a part 2. The first technique that I want to share is to prep extra for the next day. So what do I mean by this? If you're washing and cutting lettuce for a salad for lunch today, add a few more leaves of lettuce for tomorrow's lunch. That way tomorrow you don't have to take out the colander to wash the lettuce, you don't have to take out your cutting board and a knife and also wash that when you're done. You do it one time, it'll take you maybe an extra 2 to 3 minutes, and then you have cut up veggies for the next day. If you're cooking a pound of ground turkey for tacos, add another pound of ground turkey so that you have it for leftovers for lunch tomorrow. You can use that ground turkey to make more tacos, or put it over rice and make a burrito bowl, put it in a tortilla with cheese and make quesadillas. The recipes are kind of endless, but when you have that protein source in your fridge ready to make lunch or dinner for the next day, your life becomes a lot easier. When you're hard boiling eggs, instead of putting 2 eggs in the pot, put 6 eggs in the pot. That way when you come home starving from work, you have a grab and go snack right in your fridge. This technique doesn't add a lot more time to what you're already doing, so do yourself a favor and prep extra for the next day or two. If you're feeling super stumped on what to make for dinner, I want you to go back to the balanced meal components. If you're not sure what that looks like or what the perfect portion is, watch this video on how to make the perfect plate. You can also watch this video on how to read nutrition labels and how to see what the perfect serving size is. As a general rule, I love all my plates to include a protein, carb, fat, and a bonus would be a veggie or a fruit. Next, think about what cuisine you're in the mood for. Are you in the mood for Mexican, Asian, American, Italian, Mediterranean? After that, pick your balanced meal components. Pick your protein source and your carb source. What veggie are you going to use? Add spices and sauces and you have the perfect, healthy, tasty meal. An example of this is, okay, I wanna make Mexican. My protein source is going to be ground turkey. How can I make that Mexican? Well, I can use rice and make a burrito bowl, or I can pick a tortilla and make quesadillas. Let's say we decide to make a burrito bowl. You layer your rice, your ground turkey, add some pico de gallo and some cilantro, add a little bit of shredded cheese, maybe some light sour cream, and you have yourself a burrito bowl. Simple, delicious, and easy. Technique number 3 is sheet pan dinners. These are meals where all the components of a balanced meal are placed on one sheet pan and cooked at one temperature. You could do salmon with butternut squash, broccoli, drizzle some olive oil and some seasoning, or you can do chicken thighs with sweet potatoes, a little bit of asparagus, bell peppers, and onions. Again, drizzle with some olive oil, season how you like, and put them in the oven. The cleanup is easy, they're so quick, and the flavor and ingredient combinations are endless. Next up, we have Crockpot meals. I'm also going to include one-pot meals and also instant pot meals. There are millions of recipes for the crock pot or for the instant pot, and if you don't have either, one-pot meals are great also. A one-pot meal is a recipe where all the ingredients go in one pot, which means that you're only making one pot dirty, which, let's be real, majority of what takes a lot of the time when cooking dinner or lunch or any meal is the cleanup. So if you only use one pot, you only have one pot to clean. I don't have an instant pot, but I hear great things about it. I just have the crock pot, and what I love about it is that you put all the ingredients inside, you set it and forget it, and then later through the day you have a warm, delicious, juicy meal. I shared one of my favorite and easy crockpot recipes in my Sunday routine. I'll link it up here and in the info box down below. Next up, we have my favorite of all time. Wow, wow, wow. If you are one of my clients or you follow me on Instagram, you know that I am obsessed with this. My air fryer. This one is a combo one. I'm going to link it down below because I am literally obsessed. I said that already, but I love it so much. It can bake, broil, and most of all, air fry. So why do I love the air fryer so much? Number one, you can literally put everything in here. Veggies, proteins, potatoes, burgers, like the list is endless. We even have the wontons from Costco, the ones with the chicken and cilantro. We put them in here. So good. Number two reason I love my air fryer so much is that it's so fast. You can cook potatoes in less than 15 minutes, whereas if you were to use the oven, it takes 45 minutes to 60 minutes. And if we're trying to make dinner fast or even lunch, like nobody has time to wait 60 minutes for potatoes. Number three reason I love my air fryer so much is that it comes out with a crispy fry-like texture without using any oil. You can use the same approach that we used for the sheet pan meals. Put all the components of a balanced meal on this rack. Let's say we have a piece of salmon, some potatoes, and broccoli. Drizzle a little bit of olive oil, some seasonings, put them in the air fryer, and you're good to go. I mean, it doesn't get easier than that. Comes out crispy and juicy and tasty. Oh, so good. I mean, they should sponsor me because I literally recommend this to everyone I meet. So far in this video, you learned my favorite techniques and tools to make healthy, fast dinners. I just share foods that are very convenient when you're on a time crunch, or maybe you just don't feel like using your creative juices to figure out what you want to eat. But before I share those with you, I want to know, comment down below, what is your favorite cuisine? I'm super curious. I'm pretty sure if I had to pick, I would probably pick either Asian or Mexican. Let's talk about some examples of convenience foods. These are foods that are super fast to make, so it's very convenient. Just because they're convenience foods does not mean that they're bland or not good for you. You'll notice a trend with the foods that I picked for this video because they're all components of a balanced meal. That way you can put these foods together and create a balanced meal in less than 5 minutes. The first food is microwavable rice. I have two different kinds to show you. There's this one that comes in a packet that stays in your pantry. You slit this open, you put it in the microwave for 90 seconds, and you have rice. This one is from Costco. It's called Seeds of Change Certified Organic Brown and Red Rice with chia and kale. Microwavable rice in 90 seconds. And then there's also the ones that stay in your freezer. So this comes in a pack of, I believe, 4 from Trader Joe's. You put this just straight in the microwave for 3 minutes and you have steamed jasmine rice. Next up, we have chicken patties. These are from Costco. They're grilled chicken patties. They're already cooked, so you just throw them in the microwave. You can put them on a bun, put a little bit of cheese, some lettuce, tomato, onion, and you have such a great burger. So easy, and it's filled with protein. Along the same lines, I also have turkey burgers and fully cooked chicken sausage. This is breakfast sausage, and who says you can't eat breakfast for dinner? But there's also chicken sausage that you can saute up with some peppers, onions, put it in a pan with some rice and some seasoning, and you have a delicious meal. Next up, we have tilapia loins, or any kind of frozen fish. This is from Costco, and they come individually packaged, which I absolutely love. So the morning of, I'll take 2 or 3 out and defrost them. And then when I'm ready to eat, I can just put them in the air fryer with some veggies and potatoes, or maybe even the microwavable rice, and I have such a great meal. Plus, those are high in protein also. Frozen veggies. These are great because they stay fresh for a long time. I got a big container of green beans from Costco, and I saw that we weren't eating them. I didn't want them to go bad, so I put them in a freezer bag, and here I have green beans. They didn't go bad. And what's great with frozen veggies is that they're frozen at the peak time of the veggie, so you're not losing any of the nutrients just because it's frozen. There are hundreds of frozen veggies: broccoli, cauliflower, carrots. Here's another example. This is frozen shelled edamame from Trader Joe's. You can take the edamame and the tilapia and the rice, and you have a balanced meal: a protein, a carb, and a veggie. Drizzle some olive oil for your fats.
Good tea. Do people still say that? I don't know.
Next up, plant-based pastas. This is black bean pasta. The calories and macros are incredible for pasta. 3 fat, 19 carb, 25 protein. You could just boil this, put some marinara sauce on top. Are you kidding? So easy, so simple, balanced meal, and so tasty. These foods alone might be boring, but when you add sauces and spices to them and put different combinations together, you saw how many meals I can make from just these ingredients. We had burgers with the chicken patties, pasta with some marinara sauce, a delicious air-fried fish meal with rice and veggies, and the best part is that you can season them however you want to make different flavor combinations. I'm telling you, you try these and you'll see that healthy eating doesn't have have to be boring, and you don't have to spend hours in the kitchen. If you haven't yet signed up for my free 3-day weight loss course, the link is below to sign up for free. You'll learn how to stay consistent with your exercise program and your diet, but also how to get and stay motivated for more than just 3 weeks. It comes with a free workbook too, so you can implement the strategies right away. You can download it for free using the link in the description box below. Hit that like button down below if you like this video. It really helps out my channel. I truly appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one, same time, same place. Bye. No. Next, think about what cuisine. What am I saying? Oh my gosh. The fridge turned on, making that crazy sound as soon as I pressed record. Cool. Simba, and Simba's freaking climbing on the curtains.